just mention that, and let me mention it. I do recognize some international observers who reached out to me. They reached out to me and said they enjoy this program, and they were encouraging me to use more English so that they can be understanding. They even asked me if I can be putting captions to be translating, but I don't think I have that capacity yet. So all I will do, I'll try as much as possible to mix up English and the vernacular, the common language, you know, because I am also considerate that I have people, you know, who might not be able to understand English very well. But I note your concern and your appeal. I will take it into consideration. So yeah, basically, those of you, there are people who are writing me my messages. Just that, I mean, I cannot review who they are, but there are messages here. There are messages. There are messages here that are pointing to that. No, you should whatever. By engineer, by engineer. Me, I know these people. I know these people. I know Mundubile. At least from a political point of view, I know Mundubile. And I know Makebi Zulu. I know those people. I know them. Me, I sat with them. I used to sit with them. Mundubile is my brother. I used to eat munganda muli Mundubile. I used to sit na Mundubile. That's why, I mean, regardless of our politics, I will always hear, I mean, say it clearly that Mundubile is my brother and I will not forsake him. Even here, just that my politics say for Yaba. My politics say for Yaba. But I know Brian Mundubile. Makebi Zulu. I know Makebi Zulu from a long time. Naliwombana nkwe Makebi Zulu, not if you say that, hey, your lawyer, naliwombana nkwe Makebi Zulu, naliwombana, okutampira kuri ba Arabi. Okutampira kuri ba Arabi. Ili ashiria vena masebo. Naliwombana nkwe uliya nanikana ena uli. I've never been to his house, but I was a patron of his office. I was a patron of his office whilst he was pananikane pale Northmid. Na kula kuine kudia ku secretariat panti kula kwa isha ya kanumba ni ku secretariat. The other office, it turned into a secretariat. So I know these people. You can't come and tell me that these are the people that will bring me back. Away. In coming back, why Kateria she te haka inde ichilema. It is not haka inde ichilema that I'm still here. Because some of you think, hey, haka inde ichilema terela. Haka inde ichilema terela. Hey, haka inde ichilema does not forgive. Haka inde ichilema does not forgive. Niba ngaba na haka inde ichilema. Niba ngaba ledia mumbale imo ina na haka inde ichilema lelo. How many are eating together with Hakainde Ichilema? How many are shaking hands with Hakainde Ichilema? How many are being recognized by Hakainde Ichilema? And yet, yesterday, they were on him. Yesterday, they were saying terrible things about Hakainde Ichilema. How many? You have eyes you don't see. Just because I'm still here, then Hakainde Ichilema does not forgive. Hakainde Ichilema does not forgive. How many people? I don't want to mention their names, counting their names. This one. But just look around. Even those alliance partners that were unveiled a few days ago, those who were being recognized by Hakainde Ichilema as he was presenting his manifesto. How many among those were saying terrible things? How many people ngani bala mdala bala kumufurira bala balati bachomba ni ba pastor adi ba bishop chombo bala mdala bishop chomba. You remember what Bishop Chombo used to say? Remember what Bishop Chomba used to say? Can you talk about whatever I said about Hakainde Chilema? Can you compare with what Bishop Chomba used to say? The man who is contesting Kuntwan Kanoko, Kumufurira. Can you? But he's there. So there are so many people that are in Zambia, some of them who are rubbing shoulders with Hakainde Chilema today. They are in Zambia. So pali inefe ninevo fe mwako selera fe. No, tayari. Hey, Hakainde Chilema telela. Mukapapa sana one day. Na weda. Because I've told you, the issue of me coming back is not on Hakainde Chilema. It's not Hakainde Chilema that I'm scared. And I'm not even scared. There are just some logistical issues. That myself, I am working on. I always tell you to say, in Zambia, I don't even have a bed. Mattress. I don't have a mattress where I can come and sleep. So hey, because I want to go for a team there, let me go. In case I lala pa bed yenu, in case I lala pa bed yenu, mukesa mpela pa kulala. Muna yewati, daddy, we want you to come back. Mwanchisira kontuanikane, mwanchisira ko rent. Apartment muka blonga. Elo mlewa tayari, come back. Here is an apartment. I'm challenging you, mweba lesa waida. Because me, I'm telling you that it is a logistical issue. Nshakwata pakula la mattress nshakwata. Nangu isaka ya kwata na anshika pona alala po nshakwata. I have nothing in Zambia. I have lost everything. I have nothing in Zambia. How am I just going to stand up? Nsheka comfort life kanokana na kwata kuno. Akanga ndana kwata kuno ka refugee. Akaka ndana kwata kuno ka akanda kanka inji mefe. Yo, bena Zambia so that in there. It is not about Hakainde Chilema. It is a logistical issue. I know wala shukuru wantu adidandira no. Ngalefo kuwela Hakainde Chilema ni president. Kuti akutsira organize whatever. Hakainde Chilema doesn't operate like that. Hakainde Chilema aishua ukututire ndalama kuna nikani kuma reserve. Hakainde Chilema tontonka nyafe, how are we going to sort out the debt? Apa ali busy Hakainde Chilema. Imo muli busy muleba tukulia campaign ingisheni mwempia. Hakainde Chilema should bring in money. Hakainde Chilema is just thinking I must buy back that debt. You see, he's a businessman. And a businessman, Vakaso a businessman. Hakainde Chilema is a businessman. You question about businessman pera shan. Awe. Mwana po Hakainde Chilema kirikira pitana na slay queen. Vari shako ma slay queen. Vai posa ko. But mdala yumana nu ni chimpempe proper. Ni chimpempe. So it's a logistical issue, and I can tell you that if at all a miracle happens, a double miracle, because that miracle it shouldn't be just a miracle. It should be a double miracle. It should be a double miracle. A miracle pali Mundubile. A miracle pali Marukula. For them to win. It's not miracle. Only miracle mtuandi. Here what miracle so. Yesu na isa na ngeli. Mwana mwana no kwa mwana cha iwo so abo. You see the angels for real. For Mundubile to win. Jesus Christ has to come so aisa. Physically mwana mtuandi kwa. Here is Jesus Christ. Nama angels. That is when Mundubile can win. He can never win. And I'm saving you heartaches. When I'm telling you these things, it's not that my politics. I'm saving you heartaches. I'm saving you, from making useless decisions. And I'm glad that my message goes far. Because a lot of people, now atembeluke mitima, now vesa ku UPND. Kada natambiro kupunda pano. Tembenukeni, tembenukani, 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 convert and join UPND. That is the party. And I'm telling you, UPND is here. UPND is here. And if President Hakainde Hichilema manages to put up the government properly after this election, UPND is gonna be there for some time. And I want to assure you, I want to say this, and I want to say this, plainly. People have accepted Hakainde Hichilema and UPND, but the real issue comes after my elections. And I've been saying this. It's one thing to win an election. It's another to rule the country. So, President Hakainde Hichilema is on a test. He's winning this election. And people have converged around Hakainde Hichilema. Now, he has got a huge responsibility on how he's going to form government after. Because that is very important. That is going to determine Hakainde Hichilema's success. He has laid the foundation. He's laying the foundation. But for the walls of this building to build up, it will depend on the next government. This is to UPND, to President Hakainde Hichilema, that yes, people have accepted you, no doubt. People, opposition, you have managed to attract them, to bring them together. But now you are at the center. You are the force of attraction. You are the force of attraction. And if the force of attraction does not exude that energy to keep everything together, it can disintegrate. Message, take it, and I mean it objectively, seriously. People have converged around President Hakainde Hichilema. Politicians have converged around Hakainde Hichilema. In the next government, President Hakainde Hichilema has a huge responsibility, and we need to pray for him to keep everybody together. Because that keeping everybody together is what will move Zambia forward, is what will entail his success in all these projects that he has started. If we disintegrate, it will be a problem. It will be a problem. So me, I'm praying for Hakainde Hichilema that really in the next government, President Hakainde Hichilema will be guided by the Holy Spirit on how he forms his government and how we move together. He has a huge responsibility. It is not easy to keep people together. It is not easy to keep people together. It's very difficult. Hakainde Hichilema is facing a similar challenge that President Kaunda had in the 1970s, in the early 70s. In the early 70s, there was National Congress. You remember? There was ANC, African National Congress. There was National Congress, and there was UNIP and other political parties. And there was division. There was division, tribalism. It was there. It was there. Congress was there. UPND, some of you remember Fiararelo. You think of UPND. There was Congress, which was very strong in Southern Province. It was very strong. Then there were other people, Vakapwepwe. Vakapwepwe had his own political party, So Kaunda had the huge responsibility to draw everybody in. And he managed to draw everybody in, in the 1972, 1973. He managed. That is how they came up with one party state, one participatory democracy. That is how UNIP came up in 1973. And UNIP, Kaunda, it was not just about Kaunda. No, it was about making sure that the country is together. And they did unite Zambia. That is when Kaunda brought one Zambia, one nation. Hakainde Hichilema, I'm glad that during his manifesto, he also alluded to that. One Zambia, one nation, one people. That slogan is very important, my brothers and sisters. It's very, very important. We need to make that slogan a mantra to be repeated over and over. Our children must learn that slogan: one Zambia, one nation, one people. Our children, I'm telling you, let us teach our children. Let us inculcate that in the minds of our children. We are at a point where we need to put Zambia together. That is the only way we are going to succeed. And Hakainde Hichilema has that huge responsibility. And that responsibility is not easy, to execute. You need God's guidance. You need God's wisdom. You need the Holy Spirit to take you through. It is not easy. Countries that united, they developed. Even when you look at it in the Middle East, for example, Iraq in the past was highly divided, among the Sunnis and the Shiites. They were very divided. But Saddam Hussein, in spite of what the Westerns say, Saddam Hussein managed to bring Iraq together. And when Iraq was held together, Iraq started prospering. It had to take, these Western imperialists to break Iraq. But Saddam Hussein managed to pull Iraq together. Same, if you go to Africa, Libya was also very divided, very, very divided. But Muammar Gaddafi, General Muammar Gaddafi, he managed to bring the country together. And when the country was held together, the country prospered. It had to take the Western powers to come and destroy Libya. Rwanda, today, Rwanda is prospering. It's because Kagame has managed to pull the country together. And that is why Rwanda is doing well. You can say whatever you want to say about Museveni, these young chaps that talk too much, they can never manage that Uganda. That Uganda is unitary today because of Museveni's policies. Uganda can be highly divided. The issue of tribal that you talk about, it is highly visible in Uganda. Highly visible. What is this? The Bagandas, who are like the Bembas of Zambia. Then we have those from the western side, the tribe of Amin. Then you have these ones that the Solot, the Totis, whatever. Anyway, it is there. It is there. But Museveni has managed to hold the country together. And Uganda is doing well. In spite of what you said, Uganda is doing quite well. Uganda is developing. So you need that unity. And Hakainde Hichilema, I'm so glad that he has taken that route. One Zambia, one nation, one people. We need that after the election. It's very, very important. But abamulela ndapwa Bamundubile is not ready. Bamundubile is not ready. I will repeat it. Mundubile is a good guy. He is a good guy. No. Tetimu we peshama ndoma politics. Mdise mpili ukepalo ntampo kulanda ti. Yo, shana Tepo mbomba. Mundubile is a good guy. He's a good guy. But when it comes to politics, talapia Mundubile talapia lekelimiewe. And he cannot win my elections. He cannot. And he's being played by Makebi Zulu. Mundubile is being played by Makebi Zulu. He's being played. He's being played. First of all, you are busy talking about the crowds. The crowds. Did you see people? Na alunya no kunya, na alunya. I'm a phone call. I'm a messages. You have even flooding my phone. I'm a video showing crowd ya kwa Mundubile. You people, you are amateurs. I think I need to establish a political academy. I need to establish a political academy so that ndefunda ama politics mu Zambia. I need to establish a political academy. Imwe. Crowds, you see a crowd, you get excited. You see, you get excited. When did that ground ever fail to pull crowds? When politicians they are launching their manifesto. That is not the first time. How many politicians have been launching their manifestos there? Tell me which political party went to Kitwe at that ground and failed to pull people. Tell me. Yeah? In the history of our country, Muriamu ground Muria. They go and launch their manifestos. And they go to the elections, they lose. Eh? Vasata. When he left MMD, he also had a rally there. Did he win? Eh? Vasata, he went there. It poured. Even me, I was there. It poured. People were there. Did he win? No, he didn't. Until when he was ready. And yes, he was ready. Vaka inde ichilema. Vaka inde ichilema. How many times did Vaka inde ichilema have a mammoth rally in that ground? Vaka inde ichilema. With resources, with international support. Vaka inde ichilema. With international support, how many times did Hakainde Ichilema go in that same ground and pulled a larger crowd than what you saw there? That was not a crowd. We have had the situations there. Go back in the archives. Pari fimu tipadi. Abantu na wakwela mufimu tikwati ni wako we. People were climbing trees like monkeys. The music system. Tapari na mtuani na music system pari. Stage. A stage first stage. Even you take Mampi there. Mampi to come and perform at that stage. Mampi kutiakani. Ila stage ya paria. Imwe. Stage. There was no stage. They couldn't even make a stage. Anyway, more politics. You know, it's a science. It's a science. There is political engineering, what we call political engineering. Here baba FTJ. There is political engineering. When you look at Mundubile, nakalaka ntoa nikalekalia, koloboi rally. Kalaka koloboi rally kalia. Nika koloboi rally. Koloboi rally, proper koloboi rally. Ila koloboi rally, yeah. It's nothing. Looking at it, so for the political engineering, we could see that apata pali Filipo hapa. Ukwambila pali stage. Mambi palanga ya shaking up bwete yako pala pikiti kuti kawa kaja purukutu. Ngakali waka yaka stage kaja. Go back to check out my videos. Mumoneka stage wa ibinine po ba Mundubi. Mumoneka stage wa ibinine po. Kumuru bafira no kufimba. Ngakwali shire mfura. Urupala ngakwali roko. Mundubile ngalimene mishishi paparu pala. That's why Mundubile ale kwatiro rupala, because ale piana kasua. Ama stage wale panga, ama stage yansara. Ama stage ya kwatete. Can't even cover. Muna nduwa kuuliro rupia. Ndamiewa tawangu ato rupia wala wantu. Tawangu eto rupia. Tawangu eto. Tunatufiri mbaba letire tulia. Tufiri mba tulia. If you don't know, having a rally, one of the most important things is a stage. It's the system that you are using. It's very important. Nga munefu kupanga rally. Mune tuchita consult. If a political consultant. Nga munefu kupanga rally ya kwa wati. Imoneke. Mudala stage ya kutamba. Ya kutamba. Wa ino sabat. Iwe. Kule munesha jinanka name. Malema. Look at Malema when he's having rallies ya. Stage the stage. Ile amuka ya mletere nefyo ngoi. Stage ile fuma punch kwa tili performa. Pa. Opponent. Alisha opponent tobolo. Stage. Noti yandeneba mampi. Ukuya mvika palati mampi fwe nkulapa. Stage kupona. Kupona ya stage tapali. Then from there, branding branding is very important. Branding is very important. Then fundama politics. Branding is very important. Branding is like wearing a suit, going for an interview. When you are going for an interview, the way you present yourself, if you're fuele, it will give you confidence. But you know, mbaba leba korowoi party. Na korowoi rally yabo bali. Baina na wafuala masampuiti. Stage ya masampuiti. Ka utumana nikane to music system. Tuleko komela. You couldn't even hear what they were saying. You couldn't even hear what they're saying. Even you mwewe kera paso. Nami pusha finisha randirepo Mundubile'S. Finisha randirepo. Uyo inamana nikane Malukula. What did Malukula say? You can't remember anything. Nifi music refer rich busy. Chapwa. Quite ni road show. That rally was like a road show. Here Antoine Kane wale chitalonchi. Kasopo. Wale chitalonchi kasopo. Etuma music system. Etuma road show. Nika road show. Road show. Na rally fiapu sana. You cannot take a music system. Here kuma road show. Mwa vika para ture kwa taradi. Awe. Then branding, tapadi, nothing. Because that is the time you were launching. That is the time that you should have branded yourself. That is the time that you should have seen your regalia. That's the time that we would have seen that. That's the time we should have seen your colors. Tawakwe torupia. They don't have. Paliendalama paja. Ninachitoone ratu watawantu. Waliendalama. Mundubile'S waliendalama. Malukula waliendalama. Niwasauka, niwavutika, ni mpawi. Zama politics. Manje umpawi na politics zimeendela pamoja hii. Umpawi na politics zimeendela pamoja. It doesn't go together. Poverty and politics tafiwomba. Ati yo twalikuwa tamano kai twalikuwa tempala. Awe tafiwomba muntu wani. You must have resources. Even when minine, you must have resources. You must have resources. Some of you, mulaituntumba. Awe, ndefo kuimina. You don't have resources. I've heard some people wale chita complaining. Awe, kuyu PND, takulinda lama. Wale pela 25 pini. Iwe, wale kupea apona 25 pin per week. Wale kupea apona 25 pin per week. You should appreciate. You don't go into an election counting on a political party that it will finance your campaign. No, it doesn't work out like that. Anywhere, my politics, you don't go and seek for adoption certificate. Afterwards, you start expecting the party to be funding you. By the very fact that they are even giving you AMA 25 pin, you should be grateful. Muna kuli happy mampa. Happy mampa. Alachayo munturia papa. Era yo mambo kula ilisha. Muna ntumina phone. Hawe ba UPND mubebeko akasona akachiramo wale tupela 25 pin. Why did you get the adoption certificate, bloody fool? Why did you get the adoption certificate? Where do you go in an election and thinking that the party is going to sponsor you? You look for resources. If the party gives you something, it is just a top-up. You cannot rely on a political party to fund your campaign. It can never be. Not even Donald Trump, not even the Republicans or the Democrats in America, where there is money. You don't expect them at, the Senates, they will go and get money from the party. You need to mobilize resources. They conduct fundraising activities. Yeah? So, in the ama politics, fienda pamonenda lama. Fienda pamonenda lama. Nomba, va Mundubile. Na manukula, tabako etorupia. Tabako etorupia. Na li mieva imwe. Ukwewa, bali femo kushikeni yotoka. Imi yotoka wale isha. Nini yotoka shaloni. Isha aloni isha ku parliament. Imi yotoka wale enderamu. Isha ku parliament. Wachili wale enderamu. Nini yotoka sha ku parliament. Amaskolo kolo. Eyo balenda nayo amasikolokolo indalama shaku kupoka kuuteko bapoka loni ku parliament endalama mwinga chira campaign kwa president not even in a constituency can you win. Those people are broke guys. They are broke guys. They can't karake ne karari bapangire kale na chipwa karake ne karari kale isani kurusaka kaidi pange na imbi kurusaka tumoni. They are choked. They don't have resources. No, I'm a buses because it is just the about politics. You ferry people from different places and whatever, but tabakwete ama resources. They don't have. If India and Danango Mundubile Nimunina is my friend. They don't have resources. And it showed just when I looked at the music system, when I looked at the stage, when I looked at the branding, regalia, nari monapali wuchusha. Wuchushi weka tapali. So from a financial position out, they don't have it. Then you can talk about another issue in terms of those people, they are in an alliance. As much as it is not an alliance, like somebody said, it's a reunion. They are all never PF ones. But anyway, they call themselves an alliance. But what was shocking in this alliance is that the president and the running mate were showing, there are different companies. There are different political parties on stage. And they were going around. They were campaigning as individuals. They are not campaigning as one. Brian Mundubile and Makebi Zulu have been saying about this, that these two, they can't mix. It's water and oil. Brian Mundubile. Na Makebi Zulu, it's water and oil. Even Brian, wherever he's sleeping, he knows that what I'm saying is true. He knows. Even Marukura Wine, he knows that what I'm saying here is true. Those two, they can't mix. And you clearly see it in many things. And that rally exposed them. It exposed them. How can you have an alliance and you have the running mate, the president and the running mate campaigning using different political parties? How? How? You go on a rally and you start talking about your party. You go on your rally. You are a running mate. Because running mate, it is a marriage that has been consumed. You are now Mr. and Mrs. But you go on a stage. Hello, I'm a party boyfriend or wakale. Imwe kutifia womba. Waliupo muntu mwaupana. You go, you have a wedding before ECZ. And ECZ comes out and pronounce you. Mwangala Zalomes comes out. I, Mwangala Zalomes, by the power vested in me, I hereby declare you married, politically married. You are now Mr. and Mrs. Mundubile. You are now Mr. and Mrs. Mundubile. That's what Makebi and Mundubile. That's what they are. They are Mr. and Mrs. Mundubile. At number tikalian kailanga in kubantu. Elo number mwamu ilanga kubantu. Elo wa Makebi na wasenda aka handbag babashitire kuri boyfriend wakale. Kuri boyfriend wakale. Ero bambo okulanda nomba awe ino uchushi na isa muna bwachiramo na chao kangu pofe kuri ba Mundubile na uyu nandikane boyfriend wandi shana wae batibali upana wae batichupu echo. Where did you see that? And this, I'm telling you, I'm saying this, you can insult me. The question is, isn't it true? What I'm telling you, isn't it true? Didn't you see uyuntu anikane Makebi carrying akachola kakwe kalia na pati opo hidi na kala yakwe epo hidi, a color which is even more visible than the main party, because the main party now ni party ya kwa Mundubile, now, which is not really a party. Now the party yako ema problems ya kwa Mundubile, because now even that party is not his anyway. But the way Makebi current karaka bagi kakwe kaja, it was visible. These details, they are very important in political engineering. These issues in Rwanda, they are very kutontonkanya strategy. Ule tontonkanya. Teku tsabe vintu mwalo. And na ya nakasenda kala kile kale. Nakasenda. Ero aisa ikesula. Ero aisa fumiamo koroboi. Iwe. Akesula asendele kaja, akachola kaja, akasenda. Mukati muli ero aisa fumiamo koroboi, giving birth to the main party. That Muntwandi for Konka wino, that is symbolism. Makebi was demonstrating that Irianu ba Mundubile kapati kabukale kale fialwa muri chipati chawe chikalamba. Ba Mundubile bali muri mukachola kakwa Makebi. Emo bali ba Mundubile bale basenda mukachola kakwa Makebi. And when Makebi decides, he opens to remove ba Mundubile. You may look at these things as simple and whatever. No, they go. Symbolism is very important, because the mind, you know, the way the mind feeds, the mind conceives or apprehends things that you may not even realize yourself. It is not everything that we say in words. No, it's not. If you know how to control the mind, it is not everything that you put in words. Certain things, you put them symbolically. Some of these things, you put them symbolically. When I was in Zambia, when I was pushing certain agendas, you saw me wearing Yonsefe yellow, and you started complaining. Hey, but how come you say now, t-shirt in. Symbolism. I was communicating something. I was communicating to your brains. Because mumona kwati, comprehension, kumfuafye, kanwa umfua, the brain picks things what it sees. Without even saying, when we are raising children, it is not everything that they learn that we have to tell them. No. Some of these things they just see. Like a little girl who just see the mother. Ale powder. The mother will never say, no, to look beautiful, you need to put powder. I'm giving you an example. There is no mother that tells a girl child to say, no, to look beautiful, you need to put a powder. abafuma kumishi mwafuma kumushi oh shan mwaya kukulika kitchen party mwaya mona banenofu bapentere nababika nanikane fi penti fya silver nababika fi penti fya silver muntu anikane. That woman will not tell you to say put penti ya silver. You will find that muntu aisa kunganda au na inende fwa ya penti nadi mwana bana chite. They don't say when a cheater told me. They just see and they conceive. You see? So there are certain things that people, the mind captures without being told. But they capture just with the eyes. Sometimes they capture with just the smell. If you have but can smell the aroma which is coming from the food, you say this food is nice. So going back to Mundubile, there were things there that some of us who see beyond things, we could see how Mundubile was being patronized. Mundubile was being patronized on that stage. He was being patronized. Makebi alifuala kasote and these others nabanani kane mwida balifuala kasote and whatever. But when you look at these abantu bakwa Makebi, they had their own regalia there. They had their own regalia. Abantu bakwa Mundubile, they had their own regalia. There, you go back and analyze those videos, you will see these differences I'm talking about. Brian had a cape where afwede. I even showed it in one of the pictures. Kunumoku Kuliati BM8. Makebi Zulu doesn't have BM8 anywhere. Makebi Zulu doesn't have BM8 anywhere. He doesn't. What he has is his political party and his colors. He's standing there as a president. Even when he spoke, I am a president and I want to become president. But because if into shupa, I just said, let us just unite. Even if you are Mukashove giving such a speech, kutuwa tu waliupa, awe nali mwana tawe if into shupa kangu fwefe kuliba tayari. Efine fipo tole fikana no kufikani na fimwe. Hawe ifintu fyali shupa fye so na mona fya kangu pwefe kuli bateri ala iwe mula bloody fuli obe you think you are marrying me for sympathy? No, you're not marrying me for sympathy. I'm a man of my own and muntu antatwafiropo iwe tatwafiropo muntu andi tatwafiropo dango bali kuno kwine tule nyakirikirikirikiri twaimya tatwafiropo tatwafiropo ne but efini kuli ba mundu be kulia ba mundu bile kwati bale bachita favor, like it's a favor that that Makebi is doing for him. And then symbolism ukufukama. Kneeling is huge. It is a big symbolism. Anywhere, in every race, religion, what, kneeling is there. Nakuwa sungu, kneeling is there. When you kneel, you don't kneel for your subject to pray for you, to lay hands on you, your subject. Where did you see that? How ba Mundubile wafukama? Awo. Ba ibi namaboko. Kama Makebi kalipamuru. Kambo kula chita blessi pala. Ba Mundubile na imwe. Ba Mundubile, you are being played. You are being played. Why should Makebi Zulu be the one to make you kneel, the president? Why should you, Mundubile, kneel down and Makebi Zulu ala ikata pe pala? Makebi Zulu ala ikata pe pala. Mundubile. Yeah. No, I feel sorry for you, my brother. We started this together. together. I should have been with you, but you understand. You understand me. You are the one that left me. Niwe wandekereshe Mundubile. Niwe wandekereshe. Wamona nomba. Wamona nomba. Wayamukwa mpana nomba na bakuruku. Na wamukwa mpana na bakuruku. Bashetani. Wamukwa mpana na bonomba. Bale kufukamika. Inete tingufukamike Mundubile. Tete kufukamike nali kuchindika. But kama kebi kali kufukamika kakufukamika. I can't believe that. I just can't believe that nonsense. How can Makebi Zulu? No. Nanguveni mamdala wananikane. Baneva smumba. Wafyashwandi. Ngawanje wantayari fuka mapa. Na watu wamdala. Ten pingile ku bedroom face. Siko mwala mpepele lako. Not paradi. Not paradi. Tabani fya padia. So Mundubile bale kuomfya. Bale kulira amasukupa mutwe. Bale kulira amasukupa mutwe. Between you Mundubile and Makebi, who is making the other? Who is making the other? Mundubile, you are a bigger guy. You are a giant. You are a giant. That's why I chose you. For lack of a better word, I don't want to look like whatever, but that's why I picked on you. You are a political giant. You are bigger. You are far much bigger than Kalume. He's nothing. That boy is nothing. He's nothing. He's 100 times far less than me. But me, I looked at you that no, this man is a great guy. But Kalume kale kulira masukupa mutwe. Kale kulira masukupa mutwe. Makebi is making himself. Makebi knows tamwaka wina my elections. Makebi knows you are not going to win this election. But mark my words, immediately after my elections, Mwalusa, Makebi is going on his own. And out of this, Makebi will take a chunk, some political chunk with him. Makebi will benefit. Makebi is benefiting out of what you and me, Mundubile, created. We created this. We created the brand Mundubile. We created even the Pangama brands. Tamwishwafi. Tamwishwafi. We created this brand. But you have let Makebi to come and parasite on it. Makebi is a parasite on Mundubile. Makebi is squeezing blood, political blood out of Makebi, out of Mundubile. They are losing this election, no doubt. And I can assure you, immediately they lose an election, Makebi will be on his own. Makebi will be on his own. He will be on his own, and he would have gained some political weight out of this nonsense. Out of this nonsense. Look at the adoptions that you did. Look at the adoption that you did. I know. I've been speaking to different people. Mundubile, you left critical people people that helped you, that helped you in this political agenda. You left them, you had to leave them because of Makebi. Look at what Chifumubanda. Chifumubanda is a big guy. Chifumubanda is a big guy. Those are respected people. Those are the people that should be going on stage. I would even rather Chifumubanda praise for you than Makebi Zulu Malukula. But these people, they are being humble. And Makebi is there. But those are the people that Mundubile. Especially if you want to wash away Bukawalala, PF, you would have embraced people like Vachifumu Banda, because at the moment you are PF, you are PF. So you Mundubile, you would have done well to wash yourself of the iniquities of PF. and position yourself as a new brand, But those people that you are supposed to be embracing, even Basakwiba, those are people that you should be bringing. Those are at least, yes, Basakwiba is odd in politics, but what about to credibility? They have credibility. They have the respect of people. Number Uyuntwankan, Marukula. You have messed yourself up, and this is where I'm saying Mundubile is exposing his weakness. Mundubile is exposing his weakness. And lo and behold, if they were to win an election, that government would be a disaster. That government would be a disaster. If they were to win an election, that government would be a disaster. It would be like a company, for example, a company that wins a contract. Bali Sapamo, they have come together. Two companies, they come together. And then they win a contract. Now, did they win a contract? As they are, still the other company is behaving as if it is not part of this company. Imagine the disaster. A company that comes together, they amalgamate. But one company is pulling the other way. Do you think the project can work? It cannot work. Because they will be fighting. They are fighting now. They have been fighting Pama adoption. They are fighting even now as I'm talking. They are fighting. Now imagine they win. Can they rule? They can't. They can't rule. It will be a disaster. But thank God, they can never win. They can't win. They can't win. And those of you, no, you are just political amateurs. You are just political children. You are political children. Abantu they always go kumaradi. Always go to Maradi. Ask people who have been in politics. They go. Ba Edgar Lungu, Bale Okowaya, Ukurikonse, Bale Kwata Maradi. And there will be a lot of people. Sana Southern province. And I remember, I think they had a rally. I think it was in Chikankata. And I went to State House. By that time, Amos was there. And Amos was excited. We went there and the people, organically they just came. Hey, people, they love the man. During the elections, how many votes did Edgar Lungu get? How many? Amarali Okoyaba. Haka Inde Ichirema used to have Amaralis. Challenge Yabantu. Full, there will be a lot of people. And yet Haka Inde Ichirema struggled to be president 5 times. 5 times. So Amarali, it's only political amateurs who get excited. Otherwise, forever Ishwama politics, forever Monama politics, Amaradi is not a measure. Somebody has it. No. Because Amaradi, people are bored. Rich busy alali pirisha. Where did you see Rich busy? Up on the stage, where did you see? When Rich busy is performing, he has to ask people to pay. They pay to watch Rich busy. They pay. Emwadila Rich busy. Nimufirimba, mukushana. And people pay. No manga kulirari. It's free. It's free. Ngakulirari, it's free. These performers, they come and perform free of charge. So how can you be fooled to think that if a musician can ask people to pay and you attract a crowd? Now imagine he's performing for free. How many people are going to come? When Rich Busy puts up a stage to say, I'm going to perform, And for you to come, you must pay so much. He pulls crowds. Crowds come. No kulipira balipira. But now you have a situation where Rich Biz is going to perform without people paying. How many people would come? How many people would come? So you are totally lost. People don't go for these rallies because they are endorsing the candidate. No, they don't. There are things that you do to woo people to come. There are things that we do to woo people to come, and people come out of those things that we do. Especially the music and the performance. We bring them. But what is important for a rally is now the message. That is what is important. Because when people come now you have to convince them. Party rally, the excitement was only when they are performing. Only when they are performing. When Mundubile himself, go and watch again. When Mundubile is being lifted, Mundubile gets up. Even Takulina Chidachi Morao, you need to electrify the mood. Before you call the president, you need to electrify the mood. You need a charismatic person to call the president. No, Mama Katika Vaisa, Mama Katika Vaisa. Come on. Abantu, they get excited. Not it. Number president, number Mundubile, no Vaima, Vaisa Minina. First power kona Z. First power kona Z. Power ko Z. DJ Amonat. Tapanyaba. Then they play a music. Ipalia kirikiti kwa isa kona ule movement ashana ko 2x amona ali mona ule movement. I like that guy, the guy that came and started dancing, because ali mona apapalizia hapa tafiri wi. So the guy quickly came up ashana kwa ikona abantu barumba kwa Mundubile bambo kulanda. People started walking away. It was quiet. There were no killer punches. When you are addressing a rally, you must have killer punches. You must have statements that will excite people. People, they munabona bakambwid, bakambwid. Nangu Sata, if you look at Sata, muchiwe mbatu tila, those are killer punches. What excites people? So that people can pay attention. Uyu fonko, shani. There must be something that excites people. And you deliver your message. You must have at least 2 or 3 points that will be takeaway. Go and analyze the media today. What news did Brian make, apart from the pictures of selected portions which they were taking? Because today you should have had headlines of Mundubile's speech. You should have had headlines. The news, the airwaves would have been hitting with the news of Mundubile's message. But there was no message. Nothing takuwa the message. Natafune mule tola potoa kusabaira. Tukesampela senseri, tukesampela whatever. What are you talking about, my man? What are you talking about? Senseri is a private mine. It's in the hands of the private sector. You are going to grab it and give it to who? To Banamariketi? Is that the message? And yet you want money? Remember, it's the private sector that campaigns, that gives that makes politicians. It's the private sector that makes politicians. And you go and start making statements, careless statements against the private sector. Hey, Chineke. Let me open my phone lines. Mulande, Polande nipo na inu. Naranda sana. Tapari filipo padiam. There is nothing. Erona mushukafe, I'm even outside here. Because ngandi Zambia alangande michitakantu. If I were in Zambia, ngande michitakantu. Kuno nimba, I'm limited, you know. If you know today book 01, it's difficult. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Hello, ma'am.
It is from you that I learned about the reserve money that we have in the coffers now.
You see?
After Israel, people got so excited. Some of them saying, "Basi stop yandi. Come August yandi. Iya kutrende yandi. Kulia ku market ile minero nkaba ku market ya kutrende. Ikaba ku market ya kwisa na kwisa." And then those reserves that are there, I can imagine if the Wakasta Palmer reserves are. If the Zambians just make that mistake, those reserves will be distributed amongst the Soikwin, Bakakulama and the Kusalama Park, 10 each, and the reserves will be gone. What I'm imagining in my head is already a disaster. Let the Zambians not make that mistake.
It can't happen. It won't happen. Don't worry. It can't happen. They can't win. They have no capacity. They can't. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Emkwai washikia nikujitwe kuno.
Emkwai.
Nefanda ndeko festi pintu fefi vidoro fitatu. Number one, I want to acknowledge the fact that the rally was fairly attended. It was fairly attended, but it wasn't anything that can suggest a change of government.
No.
So it was too small for the whole province, the whole Copper Belt. You know, the same venue here wa Bomfeshe, Abalungu wadi Bomfeshe mu 2021. So if you compare the crowd that the former president attracted and what Brian Mundubile put, it is a quarter of what Balungu had put in the same venue.
Yes.
That is number one. So number two, it's about the coming together of the two people. Bashki, I want to agree with you that the ticket, the Brian Mundubile Makebi Zulu ticket, it doesn't represent a stability at the summit of leadership. You have two people who are ego, two megalomaniac people. If you are much of a Maranda Twango Shevavidi, Avekara Kurupa Kolumo. So what we may experience as a country, God forbid they were to win, it's the same situation that we saw in Kenya. The fight between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. You know what happened there? They had to go to court to ask the Senate, the Parliament to impeach the Vice President. It is the same situation that we are having in Senegal between the President Bassirou Diomaye Faye and Ousmane Sonko, his former Prime Minister. So these two started fighting the moment they got into government. And today, as we are talking, Washikia, the former Prime Minister was fired and he was appointed a few days ago, was elected as Speaker of the National Assembly.
Yeah.
So there's chaos in Senegal there.
And they are fighting. They have gone to the constitutional court. The fire has gone to the constitutional court, trying to remove Ousmane Sonko. Now, amidst all this,
it's the same situation.
Yes. Amidst all this,
it's the same situation.
Who is suffering?
Let me just finish, Washkia, you come in. It's the same situation we saw in Congo between Joseph Kasavubu and Patrice Lumumba. So that's what we may experience if we were to allow that ticket to pass. Now contrast that with the ticket of Aka Ndeshirima and Nalumango. So that one is representing stability.
Yes.
And you need stability at the highest, position in terms of leadership. So that you attract investment and so that you develop your country. That's how it works here.
Yes. No, thank you very much. You have said it all. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, thank you. Let me just go straight to the point. So yesterday, when Brian Mundubile'S ran to Wabo, they are getting excited over a crowd here in Wako Tabkitwe. No, it's like when I started out, so the difference. It's like your muntu aita crusade, aita bantu at no vese, vaisa kunta shiva pepirira wawekiramo. But what matters is abantu aba my church, abara baremba mashina then to make follow-ups. No matter, you can bring people together, but the question is, are they going to vote for you? How they are going to vote for you? You need to have people to make follow-ups and the campaign door to door in areas here. So not your crowd. You are getting praised with yourself to say no, not quite a crowd. What's that?
Yeah.
So because HH is a smart politician.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Na ipaturande upari program ya lero. Abande mwana basama sana. Akukonka na crowd wako tokite yake yote wadau. Nombe to defo kuipusha ko chini. That do they realize that bali lusaka 77 ima constituency.
Exactly.
Ilianga tu ikonka ida which translates maybe 1 million votes already bali.
Yeah.
Nombe to get excited that you not to kalba billion no kwate to akasubininga tu alusa. Already bali about 77 constituency bali sio kubika mama MPs.
Yeah.
How fragile and done the what I go film ko.
Natotela. No, they don't have it. They don't have the capacity. Hello?
Hello, President Tayari, mwabomba jani.
Mawombe.
Mkwa. Ineba Tayari nimba ko confused. Echo ndi confused nichi. Batari mwalitoa Sasa nilimwona mkwata edeki na mambo kulondola pali. Porque ai namkeba yo ya ufi. So tatushile chomule tueva. Ni pressure nshimwa kwake. Hello?
Nde umfwa mwana bushepa na ule mbona ni kwata po pressure. Your pressure, it's your you are imagining. You are imagining. I mean, I don't want to look like I'm cutting him. I don't understand. I want to live at pressure. Which pressure? Which pressure? Which pressure? Even pressure na kwa tako veanda la machapo. Not pressure. Which pressure? There is no pressure. There is no opposition to give anyone pressure. There is no haka indechile malei pitira mofie. Alei pitira mofie. Haka indechile has already won. There is no pressure. But we need to talk. Enchito yesu. Ma politics school under. That is our job. We need to talk. So some of you would like to say, stop talking for now. Stop talking for what? Enchito and school under. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. But come on, you are giving a back. Move away from the other phone.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Njanja Watari?
Yes.
Okay, Watari tuwatotela sana pali program mule mwaleta bebo okushaka be contribute na ine. Hello.
Mkwai ture mfalande mkwai.
Okay. Hello.
Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
Yes, sir. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes, this is Clement calling from Osaka. I want to ask you 2 questions. During campaign, is it bad to pay people so that they should come and see you?
Sorry?
Is it bad to pay people, to bring people, to pay them for the sake of campaign?
My brother, my politics, money is important. Money is important.
Yes.
So when you are playing politics, yo shani electro buying whatever. My politics, kandarama is important. So it's not bad. I will tell you that.
Okay, so you made the mistake to pay them.
I've already answered you that it's not. There is nothing wrong. So he didn't. Whoever, I don't know who you are talking about.
Don't
but
confuse people. If you are hurt, don't confuse people. Let them do what it feels to help them.
Bossy, now Korwa, Bushamulifia Namu, because he didn't actually no call mine. I don't even know where this story is coming from. Eh? Fish Mulanda. I want to wish. Just no question. Hello? Hello?
Atari Mishan.
Winner, Vision.
I won't be that.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Winner. I don't need for program. Number. Atari. The poor people shall find any question. If we, Kunoku Copa Beauty, Kunoku Chira Wombe, Namumpaka. Nani ngatwalanda ti background ifo background kwambira kuri bashimai ifo tusenda bashimai nangu muri bus so twayimira batayari twambo kuvota muri bus ba mudala barapona mwali benki to batayari benki to batari cha kwa bati na lero wote mvoma driver so bala tokola bati wasenda abasiste wasenda abafote ngawalanda wa president akainde ikile maguda kwa timulifi abantu 5 na ngwatani wamvaka iya bale bali panga kuno bale kwa kibese kuno kuchira bongo mwalishi bati bali firo kwanisha ku radi ya mu plan bali fibwa ninshi bafiriwe basangiro ko bati basimani muntu bali against mwana umfo so manga na lole shanga twasa turole shekuri ba mundubire tabakote murende tabakote manifesto bati ba mundubire Mundubile'S temu ino ala campaign pakano akako abare campaign abantu andi pa background apa pali abantu aba pusana batari bemi bepe from yugutai ifinde meba fishing Tewa Mundubile'S tabakote presia kulanda tabakote ndamsha kupera abantu bajya tabakote risha kuforesha abantu baja abantu fe background sona mtu apita so every day ba mundara bena bale lusa rabena na beshi bafie munene kusorete kale itika na mtu per bonse fe na bali na bena ine to abakonze to basenda ba yipeni to bonse na bakanika aba Mundubile'S na mutabalani refisuma na bakalande refisuma as long as the people they decided ngani kuno kwera na baita decide na rubira kumbindera ndamu yeso mu
Ndefo kuipusha
muingira muvya kwati mukapangene mitino muntu unjawe kwaba
tetpabe nemiti pani na Mundubile'S tetpabe nemiti
lekerife muvya mufana wa mundu bebe twashi bati banenu bebe twafo muimini yefe na bena chama muleta ko fimbifye bala banenu baratwalishi bati banenu Kwa vile ikale nige pamba nelo rekeri shoko mukamune ogase muge shibati kashati yo muntu na kwa nali popyo.
Okay.
Mo mukakatrero te ba Mundubile'S tule bafana ko kukira mundu kuno na mutabeshire kuna ngwake eseko kuno bali kitaka.
So mwalishi ba kuchira bombwe mwa wako banga ma voters
abengi
mwa banga no but yeah kwa ma statistics
abengi kai ba chwa kwete 20,000 year afumire
mu Zambia muyama voters banga
ben ngoweza waka 5,000 na 5 million mure umfwa waba 20 million fwe bantu badaba je kula bana bashivota amdala bena muno ndemye ba muno tabale pita nyaba ketishinga tabale pita muno kwena na bapona muwe na ngunga mulalanda la bumbe mebe na ba intelligence bali shomsa muno bale pona
okay so
ine muchingola mwena west
okay umfweni I can take your word for it even if I agree with you I can take your word for it but in there in Chingo there in Chitlabombo where you are there are just few voters Tamwafikana you are not even 100,000 you are not even 100,000 so even if you get you give Mundubile you also 20 pini mwampera is far away to make 1 million so ukupona Mundubile akapona that's a fact
mdala bakwetefye awa mdala na mchoko bakwetefyama ekeli ngebeko bakwetefe 3 province otungana na yena walunje no mani ku southern kula tulependa fefe yena saya pa first yo tulependa ya walunje kwenda pya yena bapendere yena fe walunje ku fera yena fe ali muri 10 tunapenda ba muri 10 yena 3 province yena yakumwabo eyo mungalanda kati yo ina baki yonse inde myeba mukesa nje babatari yo mitumina papereka na iseve ngane mbaye mitumina timwamo na shani
yo natotera tu
mitumina
natotera chisum hello
Yes, boss, magombe.
Mkama gombe.
Na umavyo weno. Programu ya ndai konka sana. Mulelanda na Justin bila bombwe. Ile opinion yangu kuchina kimwa kwa china kalimu. Ino tufikire po kwa cha abantu wengi. Na mukinga walondoro era manifesto. Ile muleko kushuka. Bantu 2021 walipa abantu ababikire po kumone kwe wachi ba PF mwalikadalize. Tombe cha shirere ngo kwe wachi kunikadalize. Uto amuno kwe wacha. Uteko ngatoa vika pokuringa na watateka ngoma manifestation na yobisho bunyo. Ero ni business man. Foi kuiwomera triste mu business kushaka ko. Kama tuanza sanga background abwana vindu tafya wabwino. Business sana fya kosato anisha kuno makulia omba ba business sana fya wabwana. Kuchenga mwalanga kucharo. Usasango kwewa chifyo walera ni wantu tafya ofuka. So ngakulichara lenga sana wakateka lesu. Ukuba mwenamo ipamulandu wakwewaki ili mbili neku walerande kuri nkono mikwena bali firo kubalansa because bali wabulire bakitumne ko musokotwani no kwabika minister of finance batwamona dola pana iwera bajikinto background tachiwerere so icharelinga na nimuli ayina makampeni yakwete Konshoko batabarepera abantu tabadira ni muludeni. Kampeni ya inosalefu kwa Kristo kwa mwana pangarani washako na ndalama. Ngoma sura munebeba ko nochukura bafisa. Wabebo kwebashi bwana muri mupawa abantu amashurushe inosala bitendwa nayo. Kabiyeni kubantu nokura bashira kwa ndalama. Bantu abako jama voters kajena bengi. So no wanda na ngwa Mundubile parire loko baya bana vice president bali loko baya bali afirika bana lumango tapreshi loko bali so ipefa kwa wale nda bonse pabu so no wanda na nguni lali ba kwetu wa Mundubile mu kito yesterday sabi furota pamla no kwa wantu no sa manifesto wali mwana kwa taiko ya maka baji tutankala abantu hapa pakala ni kali change kaja boss abantu wale wale
le pusheni sende kona wambi ni pusheni
So imwe wakwata kwa manamba y'ababwana bakateka mulebe n'ekishinko kuba kyawo pagirawo ndipera mwandibera wavepa tapari buno na ife tuli bantu aba basapotere tuli kujuwa nomu tapari buno sana kampeni ya
Yeah.
mukuna hivi kabali na
Naumfa. Hello? Yes, please. Yes.
I'm calling from Azabuka. I wanted to contribute. I've never got this call, but I just wanted to give my opinion over the crowd. One thing that these guys from the team, especially their team, not realize is that some of the people that are following Acadia team were followers of ECL, and ECL got 1.8. So it means that they would still pull a very big crowd. But the problem with the team in the UPN is that they're taking it for granted. Instead of pushing hard to increase their numbers, they are just busy saying AI-generated images. But it was a live stream and people were able to see. So my advice is that I think we should also look at it from this perspective. I don't expect Mundu to be getting zeros like Sean Tem and the others. The truth of the matter is they will still get something even if you're not reached 50+1. They may not win the elections, but we should not discredit them and say that they'll not get anything. Whatever they're doing, they are generated. I think they have to be careful with that one. Otherwise, this is how people who surround the president end up misinforming him because they think that whatever is happening on the other side is just something that is AI generated. And it will cause a problem one day. That's how leaders are filled with the people that surround you. They should be serious, those guys.
Thank you, my brother. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Nalala ndakupano vachirifya. Ichavula ndachakwevati. Ava vantu valesupport va Mundubile'S. Navala voko vafuma. Navala vokupumwa. Navala vyonsetero chimbi chikalamba. Navala vanokwevati. Vakainde efyo vakondolwele ifya economy, ifya nkongolesho vasangile elio na nomutende kadalizi mwiyo fyonse kala valelanda navalava. I think this is what UPND must be working hard ukuchita inform abantu so that abantu valeluka uko vatiko mufumina mune chiteni kompeo kumwafuma ngalwani nolwimbo valeimba uko vati ngwena ni ngwena makebini PF ba Mundubile'S ba PF so abantu balefu okukwekela kunuma kulifala oko bafumeka babwelele. Sure, this is something that should be emphasized so that people will realize it. Makebini angwenga kwata abantu abensana nende kushapali bakaunda bale kwata following a large following. But what happened when people decided? So like the other caller said, please, our government, our UPND should not take it lightly. Babombe sana nokula sta inform abantu nokula konkomesha bafyo bachitile fe bali babombele mamona. It's so sad ukula monoko bati abantu balefu akuti bafwa Mundubile'S sure Mundubile'S wali MPF ero bafwaye ero Mundubile'S kumpolokoso kumwabo kwa ali MP nga bati balange efya chitika kum tapanga na mfuma fya gomba. He has failed to do anything in his own constituency. Bisa take chalo ero chimbi cha last kundola centro ulia ma MPs babili abenye umbieni pe ticket ya kwa Makebi umbieni pe ticket ya kwa Mundubile'S. You know that comparison you said it confirms that there is a problem. Kuti inganabo mfwana kuti bakota shanya ma MPs babili abale wishanye kai inganabe katana pamu. Pona pera mkwai.
Natotera. Hello?
Yeah.
ni mwabombe.
Mkwa mabombe.
Yeah, but na nene tulapa to contribute to machine ya machalondo hapa. Ningu kwa brother wa machalondo la ukweba. Mwa basi bareisha abantu abengi baleranda bali ba Mundubil'S kwa Mundubile'S na bakwata abantu. Hello, benanga chakwati baleranda kwa muri basi ngiye kidire mu kwita muri basi ya kweba ati abaleranda bali ba Mundubile'S na bakola bena baleranda bali ba na bache. Na becho kweba ati abantu bashileranda kama media pana bekere tondo na becho ati baleta kontarori impact. Ninguém sabe que ela não quer coisa que não vai ser família pa na opinião yabo ia coisa coisa aqui para pouco defender eu vou valer support e não mais esta programa ya mutango to o coisa que na imwe mulera anda pa o de luring pa yoi e coisa to ya va fire vale mixa chacho coisa que o e cara ni pia no para na amatere ambiente primo na vai sana Pero muntu arelando kulingana nefe arefayo mu. So inenga ndesa portaluring kwa umbita fero kuita kuline kilekeni ukulanda kupandine cheto ndefayo. Pero muntu to arelanda. Ufayo kwebati uyo to alampa abako convince. Alambo cheto arefayo mwine. Kato pero muntu afiro kulanda opinion yako. Ukabulu kushata ki muntu uyo. Ozo to naisa sangata na kuli mkwema Zambia ni lingi. Unapata problem yako kwebati. So mwana umuntu alenda pakintu nango alete pakintu wingi ukwati kufanya manini kwa kwamba ukitata uli omuntu yamsidia kutenda ko ikintu kefaika ukutenda ko wanda kikuteke keka waika lazi dani wambo ukitata kulawe no muntu ulekereki nkicho wala ndira ponga chakwa cha ule kwa yokunto ifire ita public ukintu wingi sije tole ko kandira so awa makevi Nava Mundubile'S. Nava tonde fintu fast. Bafire bateka ni bafire ngo fast kuba bafire baingira mu president. Batonto nganya no kitamtu bapita bapere. Ni mupamba sana. Bitangu ikena mupano. Na tokera batayaki.
Chisma totera. Hello?
Good evening to
Good evening.
I'm calling from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I hope and trust that this time around you will give me enough time to express myself.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, Brian Mundubile'S is far away from winning this year's elections. I understand he has got some supporters, but they shouldn't impose themselves on the Zambian people and say Brian Mundubile'S is going to win. No. Like I've said, he's far away from winning this season. And most of the people who are saying Haka Ndeichema is losing these elections are the same people who used to say he will never rule this country. And when he won the 2021 elections, they were just caught by a surprise. They never expected that to happen. Now, let them. Rather, let me put it, elections are just around the corner. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Sana tayari.
Yeah, mkwa.
Okay. Mr. Tayari, don't take that rally for granted. That rally are Korean. And what it is, those people, do you know to say that no, imarigaria ya walikwisa? Marigari ya mbali bakatire. Why the reason
where banani abaikata? Banani abaikata?
You know the people.
Banani. Osa nama boza pala. Ndio bamene ni makana. That's what I refuse. If you want to peddle lies, go and peddle lies pali JJ. JJ, that's where you deal with lies. Here, you speak with facts. So don't lie
but
here.
What it is,
Wait, no. You are lying that regalia has been held. No one is holding any regalia for any party. So don't lie. Talk about other things, not to bother you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and you are lying. Stop lying. Talk about something else.
UPND is going, my guy.
Okay.
If you don't see it, my guy, UPND is going.
Okay.
But to background Tapari Wino.
You are entitled to your opinion.
But what I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Okay. That's fine. We are all entitled, like the previous caller said. We all express our opinion. I express my opinion, you express your opinion. At the end of the day, we will see who will carry the day. But if I don't lose about my elections, hello? 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 Hello, yes.
Yes, Mr. Khan.
Yes.
Yes. It's Elvis from Mondola.
Yeah, but move away from the other phone. It's
And
giving
those
us.
people that are saying, I got in the power for a star. We all expect to learn that they are German, because
Move away from the other phone.
Is that being known?
Yeah. Move away from the other phone when you call, so that we don't get a feedback from the other phone. Hello?
Hello, Shankara Mesa.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Eh, na programming ndipe bwino sana pia. But ocho ningalanda kofi mwadishi ba it's better to send ama negatives to abika mu positive than to let that maybe suma keka mwamuna kuri ngato amone chinto abantu ngabalela ndakosana mwamuna tufure twamona nishi balela ndakupa chinki mwamuna ngatulela ndape ibisuma betule sabe praise tachile twafwa mwamuna yani tumona nisha abantu bamwene mwobubi kuli mulifwe mwamuna boss. So from there, that's when we can get something mwamuna dani ngatulela ndape kusuma peka kuli nefi mwamuna so to ningalanda kupe boss ifo fine so that tulemona both sides of the coin. Mwamuna oti abantu balandefi kisuma oro ngepi vidi kuza mamona baba tulanda bati kisuma keka nishituleluba.
No, now
okay boss
na totera. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, that's with you. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I want also to make a contribution on the program. You see, first of all, when we want someone to say he rules the country, what things do we look at? When you test the words of the people that are for Mundubile'S or for the removal of UPND, what is on the tongue, I think, is what people should consider as petty. People that are looking for, money today.
Yeah.
Ingara mashakuposa mu street. And
And they sound like the same people that were earning a living without doing anything, like some woman said. They were raping at Valabwela Misebo, Valabwela markets, Vale Refia Lutu. They were lestana mayo lesana basket ya tomato, Bena Vala senda vaya pingulo kutengu Soweto. Eva lestanga vai sana mayo Chinese nasenda na letenko koshakwe. Bena va senda what my brokers. I think this is what I'm getting from the tongues of most of these that are contributing. And the Mundubile'S, I think to Balelanda. Il y a qui a coûté Ulelanda, non, et ça fait la pratique, c'est that it's the same hooliganism kind of a leadership that will come out of. If you are letting chalo number, chambio kulwana. Watali, I can tell you one thing, that soon after MMD lost power, there was a number of embassies that closed there in Lusaka. You've been living in Lusaka yourself.
Yes, yes.
The Danish government is one of those that went. The Netherlands embassy is one of those that went. I think even now, Netherlands, Zimbabwe. These all were closing because they were looking at the kind of leadership that we brought in. So now, from the time that PF entered power, the kwacha started going up the dollar started going up every day. Inflation started going up every day. You know, we need to have records. I think one day, please, do a research and show them the packet of sugar when PF came into power, the speed at which it was moving up to where UPND found it, and the speed, if at all there are any increases, that it is at now. I think this is what should be open in Zambians' minds. What they talk about us in Sana.
If you can wind up so that I can take others. If I can, so that I can take others.
Yes. In Sana no, but Bunga started increasing even that time. And in fact, we appeared to have intervention. We are even going to bump harvest because everyone was just oozing onto the streets. They feel free. So, to where the cooling No. I think Zambians should open their eyes. At least, if we are to change government, we shouldn't be looking at anyone like Wena Makebi, like Wena Mundubile'S, who were part of that system. Now, what about Nama station, Nama street, I think that's my submission.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
I want to contribute on these people who was talking about in PF that we are criminals.
Precious!
Don't be...
Precious!
Let me contribute.
Precious has jumped the wall fence. Precious has jumped the wall fence.
No, listen. I want to talk, but Daddy, I'm forced to phone you. I didn't want to phone you, but I'm forced because of that woman. But let me contribute. I'm not here for fun. I'm not here to laugh. Listen, what Daddy.
Yes.
These people keeps on calling the PF that they are criminals. They should stop it. Because from deep down their heart, they know that the PF, they were clean people. If the PF, they are criminals, how come the President Wakainde Chema himself, he allowed them to be in alliance with them? You think like people are fools. Don't be praising us for nothing. The truth is, whatever was happening in Patriotic France, it was my UPND who was painting bad picture, and that much you know. So, that is genuine. The President Wakainde Chema is going, whether you like it or not. Whatever is happening right now, whatever is doing, is just giving evidence to the people of Zambia. And the whole world, they will know that it don't mean well. Is there telling the people that the others, they did not vote for Bill 7? How did that bill pass if those four MPs did not vote for it? You think we are fools? So now he's telling us that they rigged the votes for the Bill 7. Stop fooling yourselves in my brain singers. Once a woman who come pay for the criminals. Stop it. We are clean people. We are not criminals. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Precious has jumped the office. Hello? Yes.
Why can't I go tayari?
I'm quiet.
I'm going there of the party kama politics kwete mzani katika manifest kwa pamoja. Kwa supporting ya Mundubile'S. Ando le support ya Mundubile'S. Nefe ndechi mwana kama ndamba le start tasha kata kozi ngomkomesa jaba Mundubile'S yande kuyanda tu bayefo kupela ama Black Mountain ama kujana bo wawete wansa marusi mani namo wafumishe makare which is not making sense because government talking when abantu there is something you can explain to wafu because ngawatera ngoma mine ila manje kupeta tatizo mwika wele yes not kutaka tatizo mwele but if ya alika tatizo mu na kana kuna kweta because the 5 years now da abantu baba n'abantu kucyana bifite akayi bagekunda bingo ndo babaye intention but amakata zoretina anje hapo ndemona wonse bala support tano ndepole kwa baka peke chako baka tele cause mese tele panga sense no pe
Yeah.
But it got this point was me by church now I'm sharp
Yeah. Hello? Yes, please.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, this is Water from Angola.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Just to comment on the yesterday's rally in Ikwe. It was really, I don't know how I can classify it, but it was like, sorry to use your name, it's like I was in a house, I stopped to buy bread. When you come, you remove me from that house, you start buying bread. Then I come back to preach, looks like it's buying two bread, but when I come back, I buy 5. But I'm the one who removed the bread. So how? I mean, no, I feel like I've no plans, right? They removed the school, the food allowances. Then it comes back to say I will increase the food allowances, which somebody else introduced, which they introduced. So it's just that message just falls on shallow minds. People don't really reflect. How can you remove when somebody else introduces this? Then you come back and say, no, this is too late or increase. But the first question I would meet that person, but first of all, why did you remove it? If you thought of increasing, why did you remove it first, in the first place?
Yeah.
It's really complicated, but and again, people, I don't know, Zambian people normally are falling up or falling for some petty promises, like the mountain, which has been always the same story from the Israel era, giving back the Black Mountain, and then.
Sorry. Hello? 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 Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, no, I want to compliment you for the Mundubile'S.
Yes, sir. How are you? Yeah. To be honest with Mundubile should not. So you PND need to quickly house in order, constitute a strong team that would counter the message that Mundubile is taking. Otherwise, it should not be taken for granted. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tayani, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, I want to contribute and first of all to congratulate you for the tireless work that you are doing. You know, the problem that I've come to find with us Zambians, we lack exposure. No wonder people can come and lie and we believe in the lies. Those that don't move are the ones who thinks, no, if you not cause some Zambia. But everywhere worldwide, if you know by economy, it's not as it was in the past years. Those that are really seeing President HH is really trying to make sure that things are okay in this country. Even just from the time that he came into power up to now, there is peace, even in offices in Ganatwikala, you can feel that it's than it was before. But you have authority in office. So continue enlightening us. We have the peace that we wanted before. Thank you so much and continue with the good race.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, Mribwanji watayale.
Bueno, Mribwanji.
Bueno, mukamba na walungu wa chama.
Okay.
Yeah. Nilufunu kamba hapo watayale. Naona speech amene wanakamba wa president kuti bakawina hapa. Then muli 10 provinces bazapanga ma airport muli 5 years.
That line cut. Hello? Hello?
Evening, Tayari.
Good evening.
Evening, Tayari. Evening.
Good evening.
Francis here. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, a quick one. Yeah, I think we've heard a lot, but then one thing I would like to say or contribute is that, you know, elections they are all about a process. And when you look at the process, you find that our friends, the Mundubile team and, you know, their colleagues, first of all, they haven't even fulfilled or done everything that the process demands them to do. And one of that is that they haven't even, you know, contested all the parliamentary seats that are there. And then, second, you know, a change of a regime normally takes the whole system. The whole system normally, you know, they have to align with you.
Yeah.
Whereby the counting of elections, I mean, the counting of the votes, monitoring, doing this and that. But then when you and me look at the way the ground is, honestly, in other areas, of course, in Lusaka and Kitwe, there's a presence of those guys. But then if you look at the other side, in fact, UPND is penetrating their strongholds.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, darling.
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me, Charlie?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Clive.
Yeah. Bueno, Fiona.
Nashaka okulanda kuba tayari nkabire kuno kulepanira ku programu yako okuba twalanda ku kusoma bwekyo ekyakita mwamba bekukukyama kwesinza ki uweko wamona kumukiisa okusoma bwekyo ekyakita pakuba twamu okulanda abo abantu abaleeta alikata bakuteeko nga idea n'obwishiiro kuba tefoma Zambians twalitemu spidifidi leero omuntu akupeerako enkwata mumairo bakupeerako enkwata ekuba omubogo kwina abantu bamungi kulanda bepati yakita kyekyaba very common ekyo omuntu nga muna pamasocial program kyayo ekyetali kipera free education abaana okumasukulu balaya fuli kwabula okulipira kumiramendi osooka oteekugomba mumone jobu amajobs yakitakireeta bapenalisa mu office alingisha amatikali 6,000 plus
41,000 alingisha 41,000
yeah
41,000 obayingisha 41. Oh, lost it. Hello?
41.
Hello?
Yeah, 41,000. 41,000. All right, 41.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Batali.
Inquire.
Njoa kutotera sana kumfwa programu yenu nokumpera kwenshita kwewatingalandako naye webena Zambia natwalusha change kwati nomba kyangaliro kule chinjafe twakinja nga twamolefo tuleikala mu Zambia efyo baese bakontrola economy futi tukabwekere kunu maba tayari zoona tukambe futi tukambe kukongola tukambe okuchitashani nishi Zambia ikachita develop lisa so mweba kweteko chance yakwe wati mulelanda kwefi isha kwe wati at least to maintain a government yine tukwete so that twamona efo yalasta ukuchita unite chalo ngemo mulandile mule mvaba tayari emkwai so efo ndelanda kofene nifo fine fyakweba at least babombele ko pakuchita unite chalo elo palilali ya yesterday tiwamwinamo sana tiyo yali yashani yali flopa ilani wekasko ani ilebusha ba UPND ukweba tinamulala sana wake up padieso tabachita ifilefwa ikapa ground not if yakupere mpia ifilefwa ya wambi hawe fingi fileka bilwapo ama teachers bali bati walingisha nomba kuli bali abantu abakwe bati tabasambirira sinshesho government yalaba kila efileka bilwesho natote
wasana. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Fine, thank you. I'm calling from Torres.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make a contribution.
Yes.
First, I want to appreciate the program that you have closed before us. It is actually enlightening us because I feel people have to make an informed decision when it comes to make or casting their votes. So basically, what I wanted to say is that I haven't yet seen the economic strategic plan for Mundubile's and his associates. Because for me, I understand what, for example, what they are saying to say they will buy excavators for the marketeers. Logically, that doesn't make sense. If you buy excavators for marketeers, what is the purpose? What purpose does it going to serve to those marketeers? So for me, I feel even the people that are actually involved in trying to support these people, they need to look at, do these people have an economic strategic plan? The answer is no. They have been asked, how are you going to create employment for youth? They have failed to explain. They are saying that they will ask youth to tell them what to do. It is logically not making sense for someone who wants to seek their position as a president, not having a proper economic strategic plan and implementation strategy. It is not making sense. And then now, if we go back to say, UPN haven't done anything. If we talk about employment, they have employed thousands. And you compare to PF, how many people did the PF actually employ? Not to remind the people, PF at some point, they even implemented the wage freeze and job freeze 2013 to 20. From 2013 to 2015, they were not employing, they were not increasing salaries. Then they lifted the wage freeze and job freeze, but they said they will be only employing in two sectors, that is education and health, but the numbers were very low. Then if you look at UPN, they have created employment, they have boosted the industrial development. Look at how many industries have they so far we have seen in the UPN. We have seen even the private sectors have contributed in industrial development. Look at glucose and starch. Look, we talk about fertilizer manufacturing plant, battery manufacturing plant in Chiwombo. We have got steel manufacturing plant. We've got so many industrial development, and people have not seen any development.
My brother,
if you talk about inflation has reduced from 16.8 to 6.8%. You talk about economic development. In PF, it was growing at negative 2.8%. In 2020, it is now growing at 6.8%. People have not seen any development. And I understand because they are lacking economic concept. But they have to understand that there is microeconomic part and microeconomic part. UPN, they have worked much. They have worked hard on microeconomic part. If you look at inflation, those speaking to a microeconomic part, because you cannot reduce the micro, which you cannot work on microeconomic part before working on a macroeconomic part. And UPND wanted this to set the building block, which is the macro part. The microeconomic inflation, they have reduced inflation. They have also worked on industrial development. Now, the next stage, that's when now you can see, that's when now they can start channeling the money now to to microeconomic part. So people need to be patient, and people need to understand that economy, the national economy is in two parts. There is macro state and micro part. So the macro part, that's when now we have seen where UPN now have restructured the debt. They want to pay now to buy back the Eurobond, which PF actually borrowed. So they want to pay back that Eurobond, which is about 1.3 billion. when they pay that, they will now stop paying the interest, which will have to pay even millions of dollars.
My
So
brother,
when we stop paying those interests, then they can channel that money now to boost the macroeconomic part. So people need to differentiate the two, the macro part and the microeconomics. The microeconomics is one now which will trickle down into household development.
my
Which
brother,
will put now the people on the ground.
my brother,
So,
my
since
brother.
that now they have worked on the macro part, what is just now remaining is to work on the micro part.
My
That's
brother,
my submission, Mr. Tan.
okay.
Yes, Mr. Tan.
Very, very good submission you have made, and you know what you're talking about. Kindly do me a favor. Send me a text message with your name. Just tell me that I contributed. This is my name. Do me a favor, please. Send me a message right now. I would like to engage you later on, probably tomorrow.
Not a problem. I'll do the needed, Mr. Tan.
Just now, please, before you do anything, send me your name and because I received so many messages, so you just tell me that we spoke on the program.
Okay, I'll do the needed straight away, Mr. Tan.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Timofey. Thank you so much for allowing me to just say something on your platform.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Timofey, one thing that we should also understand as a country that our country really needs many, many years of free education. Because when you look at the first thing that had happened, just the 6.5 that is in reserve, you saw the way people just struggle to understand what that really means.
Yeah.
The buying back of the debt, you could actually hardly see, you can actually see how many people, even the elite that we had, still couldn't understand.
Yeah.
Now, the many economic successes that this government has achieved, I mean, how many out there are able to really be able to understand what is going on, what this president is doing? Very few. When we check around and look at all these sectors, which sector is not booming? Almost every sector is booming. Agriculture sector is booming. For health, not like the way things used to be those days. When somebody goes to the clinic, you are told to give him a Panadol. This person must not go back home without a Panadol. Even when the clinic has got drugs. People are being given drugs that were not even supposed to be given because it was believed that somebody must not go back without a drug. People are given wrong drugs. You see? Almost every economic sector is doing fine. Eh? We hear many of those that are coming from Tililawombe. No, there are very few people here. When you get into a bus, only maybe one person who is going to vote for it. The rest will vote for the Mundubile'S. I mean, what is that? Zambia is not just Tililawombe. HH is passing. HH is winning these elections. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Buena Febani.
Jimmy James here, Kalamba. Thank you very much for your program once again. Bakalamba, ababantu aba, ilekyo mbona ke bakalamba kwati obututu walikulishia pa Zambia na ilekyo namona mwani. Because if you are excited, sure, papa no papa to muntu can be arguing with the progress sure that is happening in Zambia. Our neighboring countries, they are very happy with what is happening in Zambia. But our very own, just because they don't want to wait. You see, that is the only problem that I've found. That's why Gamalone Shapana or you in a Mundubile. If you are under, sometimes I'm Papisha.
Wati muli omuntu wa babusha pe obushiku mutulo. You see? No proper manifesto. No man of a church. Church is very strategic in whatever that is doing. Even his campaign. You know, his campaign message, you can tell that this guy has got a very good strategy. You know, for his or the trajectory that he's moving at, you can tell that there's a very big difference. We can mess up Zambia. I tell you, even that 6.7 that we have in the reserve, we cannot see it. Umupulake weka mdala. Olonga balelanda, imila njile pia you can tell that balelanda pia ya language ya ukaponya. You know? You cannot even distinguish to say that is this man learned or shy? You can't tell. You see?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are doing very well. Me, I'm very happy with your program, Yama. If we can have 10 people speaking like the way you do every time, I'm telling you, the whole Zambia can be transformed.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yama. Thank you, Yama.
Hello? Hello? Jairus Sinyangwe. You are saying, Mr. Tayari, read my comment, but I can't see your comment, Jairus Sinyangwe. I can't see your comment. Hello? Hello? Mkwai. Mkwai,
this is Marembeka Jonathan, an adopted UPND parliamentary candidate in Pongo East.
Oh, okay. Very good.
What I can say is that UPND is going to win this election. So most people that are attending the rallies for Mundubile, it's not that they are even members of the council.
No.
Remember that the country about they didn't have a lot of opportunity for the opposition to meet. So I want to say when I hear about maybe where they are here in Kokode every day, you can even miss Mundubile. So people are not going there for Mundubile. Secondly, the message for Mundubile, they don't have a plan to take this country forward. They had an opportunity to meet the clouds, but you can see from the way they are talking that they don't have a genuine plan to rule better than UPND or President Hakainde Hichilema.
Yeah.
So the country should not even worry about the Zambians. Most Zambians are learned and they're able to capture whatever these people are saying. So the duty that we should do us as UPND members is to continue doing what we are doing to enlighten the Zambian people, where we are coming from and where we are and where we are supposed to go.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable. And all the best in your elections.
Thank you so much.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling you from Chirondo.
Okay.
I'm calling from Chirondo.
Okay, please go ahead.
My submission is on two. One is the I don't know where it's getting the feedback. Let me go back. Like I'm getting the feedback somewhere.
No, but you are clear. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So what I'm saying is that yesterday's what Mr. Mundubile did, asking for a prayer from Akebi Zulu, I was very disappointed. It's like giving out now authority.
Yes.
He gave out authority. He showed that the man is not ready.
He's subservient.
He's not ready to govern this country.
Yes.
Yes. Because there's no way you can ask. It's like the army commander asking a Kenya to come and pray for me so that I command you well. Have you seen?
Yeah.
It's an example of Jacob and Esau. He gave out authority yesterday. It shows that he is not ready to govern this country as he portrayed it yesterday. Another one, you can even say that the house that they are leading is divided. When themselves are fighting among themselves. There's the RP, NRUP, they are busy fighting. So it shows that it's a divided house already, which is not ready to govern. Then another one, where Mr. Mundubile said he's going to swap the debt. The government has given us an example that the best way to do is to pay back. They have given back the Eurobond, the PF acquired. It shows that everyone who gets a loan must pay a loan because that is what he owes. So that's the example that the government says. The government is not ready to do a debt swap with anybody. If you owe the government, just pay. If you owe the bank, just pay back what you owe the bank. I submit. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Bueno,
Bueno.
Okay. The observation, Mr. Tadi, that Mundubile'S Africa enrich karamba sana.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about something like that. You know what? Just where I'm sitting, I was thinking about when people are complaining about manifesto, whatever. Frankly speaking, I was like, I should have helped them.
When Africa enrich karamba, what? You was not expecting number. Yeah, but
Umwe wa project Arif Mako.
Small mwene muri ba muntu for you to tell him the way you told him by then. And looking at what we are seeing, you're confident you had in him how direction.
No, the guy is a good guy. I mean, the guy is a good guy.
He might be a good guy, but he is not a good seller of himself. He's not giving us that confidence. He's willing giving the power to his junior person like that in public. Which means, if you need to add some power, the grip of power will simply run away from him. And everything will just go away.
Yeah.
And the thing of mining, you have to copper belt. It's a dangerous thing. You see, when things go wrong, it's the government that have to come and rescue people that are doing illegal mining. So, HH has taken a very good strategy to do it in a decent way, but it's the people around the UPND that don't know how to explain it to the people. That's why people like Mundubile'S can come and say anything to indict the Majela boss so that they go back to the wrong procedure that they used to do. But otherwise, strategy of HH, if it will be decent, then the other thing is the people that pay the contractor around some who are stingy and greedy for that process to work properly. I think that's my observation. Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Mr. Tayari, how are you?
I'm fine.
This is your Mbuya Justin Bokora.
Okay, please go ahead.
You are a bad man, Mr. Tayari. A very bad man. How can you throw someone at a deep end without giving him a safety jacket and expect him to swim in such a terrain of politics against a heavyweight like the current of HH? Tayari, you're not a good man.
No, he's the one that dumped me.
That man.
Muzitandi zako wanzani, mwatandi zako pang'ono. Look at how he exposed himself. How does he expose himself with such a crowd? That was an opportunity.
Yes.
On the copper belt.
Yes.
For him to grab it.
Yes.
And then he loses everything
yes.
like that.
Hey. But some people would have
just bad man tayari. Ona sita somboya. Tandi zako wanzako, please. We need a credible opposition. Just we need a credible opposition.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed with them yesterday.
Good job. Gero. Okay, guys. I think nasirira pamene hapa. Analemba pamene hapa. Nasirira pamene hapa. Ungaononge. Bakubwelesera Gero. Atmanje hapa. Bata buche. Uchoka poku munga nkuku.
Ocha mablank.
Good night. Nalema. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tari. Good evening.
Good evening.
So now we are enjoying the program, sir. I think first and foremost, I'd like to really appreciate the work you're doing, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are doing a lot for Zambian people because believe you me, I concur with the previous caller who was saying that I think most of our people are still oblivious to a lot of things which are happening, and it's easy for our people to just fall into a trap of listening to the propaganda which the other team is trying to propel. Yeah, so what you are doing is really commendable, sir. I think you've helped and you're helping the country in a great way. Yeah. So for me, I just wanted to highlight just a few things I think which I've noted so far for me in terms of the economic milestones which President Hakainde Hichilema I think has scored so far. I think we can't overemphasize the issue of debt restructuring.
Yes.
I think this is something you've equally stressed so much to educate our people, We've seen this month successfully restructuring over 92% of the Zambian external debt, restoring peaceful stability, which is, I think, something which the other team had struggled with, coming from defaulting and all that. When you look at economic growth, so, we've recorded, again, very, very good margins at an average of 5.2% between 2021 and 2024. And this figure has actually also risen from to date, which is 2026. Inflation also, we have seen inflation being controlled, like what the previous caller had said. It was as high as in the 20s. So, but now we have seen it dropping down to a single digit, stabilizing the kwacha. Look at where the kwacha is now. And yet the other team is still trying to push a lot of propaganda to try and downplay, all these gains. Free education is something which we can't downplay still. We've seen 2.5 million children being returned to school. On top of that, these children are being fed. I mean, all these are caused. You were just talking about the 41,000 brother teachers recruitment. Let's compare the figures in terms of how many the other team has, recruited with what this team, the current team has recruited. Skills training. People talk about you are just emphasizing more on health and education, but we have 53,000 youth from 3 vocational training programs who have graduated. These are also big milestones. In terms of the health sector, 18,000 health workers, have been recruited. 282 in new health facilities have been built. We will revitalize services in terms of the flying services for the doctors, the flying doctor services. These are real issues. I stay in the Western Province, and the program for the flying doctor services is really, scoring a lot because a lot of our people are being helped. This has been revitalized so much in the UPND government. When we talk about infrastructure and local development, CDF, sir, look at the 1.6 million which CF was given to the current amount. So we've seen CDF increasing by a very huge margin, Local projects have been funded. We have seen 2,800 classrooms, I think, from the other report I was reading the other day, being built through CDF. 1,792 boreholes, 860 kilometers of feeder roads. All these, I think this is a comprehensive report I was reading from a credible source in terms of what CDF has been able to, has managed to do so far. When you look at the farmers support input program, we've seen a lot of beneficiaries coming on board, and also the issue of trying to sort out the issue of ghost beneficiaries who were there to make sure that we maximize all the little resources which are there. So, for me, honestly speaking, the list is endless. UPND has really tried so much to be able to just put back our country on a positive trajectory, and voting the UPND out to bring in a different government will be detrimental for our country. I'm telling you, Mr. Tayari, we are going to regret as a country should the people make that mistake. And we really appreciate the work you're doing. Like I was saying, please continue, sir. Continue opening our people's eyes so people understand the need to be able to still maintain this government which is there, but we sustain this game, we maintain the game, and even be able to even score more, So thank you so much, Mr. Tayari. We appreciate the program, and we appreciate the knowledge we are sharing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, please allow me to rest at this point in time. The phone calls are still coming, but I'm tired. Let me sleep a bit. I actually have other things that I need to do during the day. So let me go and rest. Thank you for participating in the program. And in a nutshell, I just want to tell you that rallies are not a determinant of success in politics. You can have many rallies, huge rallies, you can pull crowds, but you can still lose elections. And I've given you examples. People that had big rallies, but at the end of the day, they didn't win the election. Michael Chilufya is one of those. Hakainde Hichilema himself, in the same ground, he used to pull big crowds, bigger than what we saw, better organized, and yet he lost 5 times. So there is nothing that excites me, at least for me. I'm not excited, and that rally has not changed anything for me to think that Brian Mundubile has a chance. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. There are so many weaknesses in Brian. Number one, financial problem. They don't have the resources. Number two, he doesn't have a message. Number three, they are divided. Those two are divided. They are not together. They are not together. They can't just. Number four, political strategy. They just don't have the political strategy. Number five, they can't manage an election. Already they have lost by failing to field in candidates throughout the country. They have only fielded in candidates in some areas, and in some areas they are even fighting amongst themselves. They don't show any sign of a team that can change government. It takes a lot to unseat a sitting government. It takes a lot. It's like beating a champion. The best way to beat a champion is to knock that champion down, not points, throwing to my little punches here, Kalitu punch there, kajab there, kajab there. You can't. You can't unseat a champion. You can't unseat a sitting government. Hakainde Hichilema is solidly firm. Is winning this election. And let's look forward to the next government. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia. Good night. Thank you.